Okay, so we want to calculate a 95% confidence interval for a proportion. So for example, we've got 169 female volunteers who are negative for a disease, and 10 of the female volunteers are positive. And we want to calculate what is the risk of having this disease, and that's quite easy. So we can calculate those who have the disease divided by the overall number of people who have been tested. So that would be 10 divided by 169 plus 10. That's the whole number, and that gives us 0.0559 or something like that. And now we want to know what is the confidence interval for this risk here. And we know that the confidence interval, so the 95% confidence interval for a proportion, and we are dealing with a proportion here, is defined as 1.96 times the square root of the proportion value, and that is this one here. Let's call that P. P times 1 minus P divided by N, and that is the total number of cases that we've looked at. So we can very easily do this. So it would be 1.96 times, we have here 0.0559 times 1 minus 0.0559 divided by 179, and we take the square root of that. So let's quickly head over to a calculator and calculate this. So here I've got the value already, and let me just, so we want to calculate this times 1 minus this proportion divided by 179. So that's this value. We need to take the square root of that. Take the square root and multiply it by 1.96. So this is the value that we would get for that. 3.4 times 10 to the minus 2. Let's write this down. So this is 3.4 times 10 to the minus 2, or we can also write this as 0.034. And therefore we can give our limits for our proportion as P plus minus this confidence interval. So what we just calculated, and that would be 0.0559 plus minus 0.034. We need to be careful. We've got only here 3 decimal points, so we want to have 3 decimal points here as well. So we would report this as 0.056 plus minus 0.034. We would have to say that this is the 95% confidence interval, where we believe in this range the true proportion is located. So I hope this makes sense, and thank you for watching.